Hello, this is Logan Macleod and I'm going to show you through a tutorial of how I use Soundtrack Pro. But first, I had to add my audio. I did this by putting them in each of these. I broke them down with the B tool, it's blade. At first, the cutting down all these little boxes were actually one solid box that went quite a while. I cut them down, cutting out any sounds I didn't like or was unnecessary, like breathing or like people talking after they've done their lines. And I did this by pressing the B button and simply clicking like that, which divides the original box into two. And you can press the A tool, which is arrow, and you can click on the bit you want to delete. Arrow, click on that, and then you press delete. As so, but I'm not going to do that because I like that bit. The sound, pitch shifter is one that I used. The pitch shifter is over on the left hand side in FX. The pitch shifter changes the tone and the frequency, I think, of the voice. It can change it either higher, very high, or very low. I'm going to show you right now. The pitch shifter is at the bottom. Example right now, I'm going to go for a very, very high because I think I like it. It's not very good, but you know, if you can hear it now.
So how was it?
What?
You know, serving your time.
Well, as you know, I've got
Okay.
short-term memory.
It's not working on that one. Don't know. There you go. That's on the top one. And you can change it. The maximum I've used is about 2, because you don't want to change the actual character.
So how was it?
What?
You don't want to confuse people and think there's a new character in there.
Well, as you know,
I'm gonna pause that. Pan. The sound envelopes are over here on the left hand side. You can literally just click these ones and boom, I've already edited this bit. Also these ones. The volume is, if you press on here, it can lower it. So the more minus you get, the lower it goes, the higher it gets, you know, yeah, the higher, louder. And you can do that, so you can change it from left to right, you can go up and down, which bits you want to have louder to emphasise the drama and whatnot. The pan is just below it. You can use it to change the headphones or the speakers, which side it's coming out of. It can come out the left side, and it shows up on here, look, 78% right, so that'll be on the right hand side. If you go on the left hand side, it will come up at the left, and that just gives it a more like in-room feel. One person maybe walking around or talking opposite, or, 'cause it's not just talking at people, it's a bit more acting. Gives it that little bit of edge, as I like to call it in the industry. Reverb for echoes. The reverb, bless me. The reverb allows you to create an echoey sound for the piece, for the little section you want to sound echoey. So say, I'm going to go for this one, just put it up here. I'm going to give that a whang. You see how that's very echoey?
What is it?
it was my diary, per se. It's the times when I was in prison.
The echoey sound is there. This only applies to this track too, because I've actually clicked on this one. This is the one I've worked on last. I know how to change it, so if I wanted to go on track 3, I would literally just click on track 3, go to soundtrack, yeah, go to the reverb again, I'll just add it in here like that. I'll play it. Oh, sorry. Just play it. And if you want to add the echoey, you could do it on every track if you just click on these little arrows that give you the envelopes. What else? yeah, pan volume. The way I saved it, the best way to save it is save collected, because it keeps all your files and that together, which makes locating much easier. Click save collected. There you go. It's all in one. It's on this desktop. You see, Soundtrack Pro is like a shell. You don't want to break that. You don't want the files being missing and that. You want them all together. I've got sound effects. I've used sound effects. As you can see, this is my recording, but then I've used kettle, boil and whistle. That is a sound effects from the library, which is bottom right over here. See,
Oh,
hello, bell tower. Yeah, if I wanted to use the bell, wait. Yeah, well, these are sound effects from library. The kettle boiling. If you can hear that. And if you want to hear a bit better, I can raise the volume.
what is it?
You can hear the kettle boil. I'm able to actually, instead of the B blade, I can actually cut this down using this tool. It actually comes up just at the side of the kettle. I can still cut it, but I can go down on it if I just want the start, or if I want all of it, or middle, whatnot. I don't have to cut. It's just a bit easier like that, really. I've also used this sound effects, thunder and lightning.
Die.
It's quite a good one. I've used the volume on that to emphasise the whole "is Dan dead" situation. That's a real clincher. It's a gets you on edge. That bit. We'll play that again from start.
To know,
What?
how did Dan die?
Boom. These sound effects do that for you. You can use fade in and fade out, which is, it just kind of merges things together a bit better. Like, say for example, I'll put the kettle boiling up here, and as soon as this green touches the other green block, it just, look, if you can see the arrows, that's the fade in and fade out. You can do this a bit better if you go, that's so like that. Oh, bloody hell. Command W to get off that if you ever in need. I think it's top right. Top right, top left, yep, top right, top left. Go in any corner. The way to fade in and out is when you get that little, I think it's a little envelope, and I think you just use it and you just go like that. It fades in. So top left, it's getting louder, and then it's fading out this curved line. I think it's possible to change this line. Yep, you can change these lines to suit your radio drama by you just change them the way it fades in and out. This is the standard one though. That's the better one to use, and I can just use that. Oh, I can just use this, and I can just boom, fade in and fade out. That's how I've used it, really. Hold on. Look, and I could boom. Or I could go. And then, because that's fading in, and my kettle, boil and whistle is fading out, boom. See what I did there? Mental. And that is how you fade in and out. Should we get a final conclusion on how that sounds?
What is it?
It was my diary, per se. It's the times when I was in prison.
Oh, can I have a look at it?
Yeah. Let me have a look.
What do you think?
Be good, my friend. I know it's hard where you are now, but be patient. Just keep out of trouble, okay? I worked my ass off helping you out for a reason.
Did you know him?
Ah, how are they?
There you go, that kind of did it. Not very good justice. I might move this one out just to give you a better.
Let me have a look.
There you go.
What do you think? Your old place?
Still mine?
Fading out. That fading out is still talking out. Fading
Ah, how are they?
in, got louder. Boom, fade in, fade out. I think that's about it. That's what I used. You got these. And then you got these volume. Yeah, you can do the volume and pan on the left hand side also. Boom, 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 boom. Save your work is obviously the scene you're doing, obviously. What else did I use? I think that's about it. Just these sound effects. The ones I use from here are the ambience ones. I used I think it was the rain. Rain, yeah. Rain, down there. I used the work/home. I think I used the door from here. Yep, door 4 I used. It was a good little one. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. It's been Logan Macleod.